down here, adding rows and updating objects into a spreadsheet. You know, like into here. Here's a spreadsheet. Here's objects and rows being populated in. But before you do that, you've got to be able to let your Bubble app connect to your Google Sheet. So in your Google, in the plugin, in the sheet inserter, there's a private key and an email. So basically, you have to get these details, and these details need to be set up correctly on the other side. So step one is creating a Google app, and you do that by going to this link, and I'm already logged in, so I'll probably go straight through. And the way Google is organized is it organizes things into projects. So you would create a new project for this. I'm going to call it Demo 2. You don't need to give it an organization. And you can see it setting up the project, and it takes a few seconds. But then once we have set up the project, we kind of switch into it. So we'll select into that project. There's probably lots of different ways you could create this and links to get here, but this is the way I do it. So now I'm in Demo 2. This is changed up here. And the first thing I'm going to do is add 2 libraries to it. So I've pinned this, but basically you need to get to this menu here and come into Library. And the 2 things I'm going to add is the Google Sheets API and the Google Drive API. So you can see I'm within Demo 2 project, and I'm going to go to Google Sheets API, and it should come up. So I want to add this, read and write into Google Sheet. So we need that. We definitely need that, because that's let this app use the API to create sheets and update sheets. So we'll add Google Sheets API, and the next one we're going to do is add Google Drive API. So what Google Drive API does is, so this service account user will create a spreadsheet, but then that service account user will want to be able to share that spreadsheet with someone else, like you. So got to think that the Google service account user is like a user, and that user will share the sheets with other users, and you're a user as well. So Google Drive API, so we're just going to enable that, and enable that. And so now this app, Demo 2, has 2 APIs enabled. And let's see if we can just see that quickly. So Google Drive is so you can share the spreadsheet, and Google Sheets API so you can update and create the spreadsheet. So that's part 1 of creating a Google account, and then part 2 is creating the credentials, but that's the second video.